Hello! Well, I thought it would be a good time now, I've had it for a few weeks, to talk about the Netatmo Presence CCTV camera cum floodlight that we installed not long ago. Oh, this is another one that I've bought. They were having a sale on the website, so I decided to buy another one. So that sort of should give you some indication as to if they are any good or not. So the camera it's not perfect, I'll give it that. There are some flaws to it, but overall I've been pleased with its performance. But I thought we should go over some of the good bits and bad bits. I'm fairly sure I just said that a second ago. So the first bad bit that I came across while fitting it was actually fitting it. This, let's ever get it out of here. Assembly. I haven't, it's a little bit of a faff getting this bracket into this base plate and then getting the bolt inside. Oh, see, look, it wants to imagine that on the wall with this constantly trying to fall off. Yes, they do give you a bag to put this in so it doesn't get all scratched, but it doesn't really help with the fitting of putting all this together. I found it much easier to take this bit off, screw the U-shape into the back plate, and then once that's all on, set the camera in place and put the two screws back in our side. So there's that. So it's a bit of a fiddle to get it up on the wall. What else? There have been some comments from electricians in the comments, it's the best place for them, that this is not great. This is fine if it's going inside a box, a sealed box somewhere, but well, here in Scotland where like 90% of the buildings are rough cast, granted if it's a new build rough cast and you've got a box on the wall, that doesn't really matter, but this, excuse me, this doesn't seal up against a wall very well, especially a rough cast wall. And especially if you're doing it my way, whereas you don't have a box, you're just putting this straight on the wall, and this is your only outdoor connection. There's no waterproofing, there's no seal to... All you're relying on is this button up against a wall and you having put enough silicone around these edges to not let any water get in. It's not a problem for me because I blutered enough silicone sealant on there that hopefully nothing should get in there. But it is another thing. I don't know if you can get better waterproof like style connectors that they could put on there that would be suitable for use outside. I don't know. I am not an electrician. I just do things and then film and put them in it. So that's two things. So faff to fit. Not the greatest electrical connections in the world for outdoors in Scotland, but that's by the by. What was the other thing? Well, the last thing is software based. So I will go out and show you, but when this detects motion and it alerts you on your phone, it alerts you, but you can't view the action that's happening. It just tells you it's recording, which is a bit shit, in my opinion. Like, if I see, it's detected the person, I'll open my phone and go, I can't see what's actually happening right now. I can see what it was doing before it was recording, but I'll have to wait until it finishes recording to see what's happening. So I will show you that. We'll go outside and do that. Good bits. The intelligence of this. The detection where like, look, see, so you can choose between like people's cars and animal detection. Oh my god, that is the best thing ever. So in my other CCTV system, all it has is motion, and it will detect flies, midges moving across the screen and go, ha, motion, and there's nothing to see apart from that midgie or anything. Like a bird lands in the garden, sets the thing off, it tells you, ta-da, you've got a notification. I started off with it detecting cars and people, but what I found was if the scene changed too much, it would then redetect the cars that hadn't moved, which is a slight bad point then in that case. So say my car was sitting parked and a cloud would travel over the top of the car, it would detect that as a change and then it would go, aha, I've detected a car. It's the same car, it hasn't moved. Same as on Mother's car, which is completely black, well, being a black car. And if you, when you park it, any movement in the sun or clouds on the panel reflects it and it goes, ah, I've detected another car. So eventually it just turned off the car detection, and it now just doesn't notify you when there's a car, but it records when it sees a car or it thinks it sees a car. But I had to leave it on people, and by God does it detect people. It doesn't even have to see whole people. If it sees a head, a leg, an arm, I have no idea how it does it. It's wizardry. It's like science. Has science gone too far? Like if you walk past a car and it can only see a bit of your reflection in the car, it goes, ah, a person. It is great. And the range, so from where I've put it up to right here in the workshop, like under the carport and under cars, it will keep pinging every time I move about outside because it sees me as a person. And I must be only like that size on the detection. It's a tiny little person. But it does every time. It shows you people detections. Hold on, let me fish out the old phone. Right, God, look, there they are just now. There's me walking past the Subaru and all of those persons seen because they were all me walking past. So the software is good as it gives you a snapshot, a little picture of each thing it's detected. So like, there's my mum walking up from the car, in the workshop. There's me wandering about. Now, bear in mind, right, that's the picture you can see. There I am. But there I am all the way down in the workshop. Not in the workshop, I'm basically under Paul's Subaru working on it. And it's detected me. And this will give a clip of me moving. Let's see, where do I come into play? Hello? There I am. So there. It sees me, it's going ta-ding, and generates an alert. Well, like I said, we'll go outside and I'll show you it detecting me, and then me not being able to view it while it's doing it. There's a live picture. Should have sound as well. Probably mostly birds too. There won't be sound because I'm plugged in with a microphone. Idiot. So the software is fairly decent. It was really, really easy to install. Like, you just press a few buttons on the app, stand near the camera, and ta-da, tell the Wi-Fi network, and it's registered, it's done. It's everything, that's all you have to do. And you get all this control and features. I'm trying to see if it's detected any cars recently. Oh yeah, so you can set it to still record every time motion's detected, every time a person, every time a car. It just doesn't, you can also set a separate alert. So it's detected motion there, but it didn't alert me to the motion, it just recorded it. I don't know what's picked up, it might be a bird. I haven't watched this back to find out. Oh, it's a cat. So it detected a cat. Hasn't detected that as an animal though. Well, as a grey cat on a grey driveway, so to be fair, that's not so bad. But it's detected the motion, it's recorded the motion, and didn't know for me because I don't care about cats and animals. They just wander about, do whatever they want to do. So that is my good bits and bad bits. So good bits are software and detection. Basically, it has some sort of weird devilry science that it detects people at all ranges and any parts of range. Oh, it gives off a good light, I should say. Outdoor, it is actually a nice outdoor light. It gives off a fairly decent amount of light. The camera appears to be good quality. Well, it looks fine on my phone, and any videos I've played back look fine. The only bad points, I say, are it's a bit tricky to fit. It's not got the greatest electrical connections for outdoor weather, and the notification, not being able to view the notification that's happening right now is a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's go and look at that just now. Okay, here we are. We have stepped outside. We are heading towards the camera. There is our notification. A person has been seen. We open it, and there you go. Video recording. Oh, can you even see that? So I can't watch it while it's happening. Here I am. Video recording. Can't watch it. Can I switch back to live? No. Oh, wait a minute. I need to move about and see if it's live. Ooh, here's me twirling round. Nope. cannot watch it while it is recording. I just have to hope that nobody's burgling me or stealing my car at the moment. And that still says it's recording. So that is a bit of a bug. I don't like that you can't view what's happening right now while it's happening and while it's recording it. It needs to be able to do 2 streams at once. It needs to be able to send it to your phone and record it on the camera. I can go back and play other things. So it can stream off the camera. It is playing, honest. It is playing. There, the timer's moving. There's me walking. Right. Has the other one finished recording now? Nope, it's still recording. I still can't watch what's happening. So that is a bit of a bug that I don't like. Which they could fix, I imagine, in software, because if I can play back off the camera another video while watching, or while that one is still recording, then there's no real reason that I shouldn't be able to see what's happening while it's doing it. Is it finished yet? No, it's still recording. That is a bit annoying. But not so much annoying that I didn't go and buy another one to point the other way up the driveway. That's what it's for. One to point down the way, one to point up the way, and that's pretty much all the security I'll need from now on, hopefully. Please, no more security cameras. I have so many security cameras. So if you're interested in getting any sort of network-based smart CCTV type system thing, I highly recommend the Netatmo system and their thermostats, because they're much easier to install than anybody else's. Well, thanks for watching.